Alright people, we're going to have a go at this Victor Tornado. So, yeah, let's delve into it a little bit and see what we can find. Okay, so we've pulled the front cover off, which is just a matter of unscrewing that and slipping that over your cold start, your choke, and we can see this, and come up over the top. You can see there that when I pull the trigger, that's all working fine. So we'll have to delve a bit more into it. Alright, back soon. So I've taken this plate off, which is got your choke on it there, which basically is just that. Two long screws there and there. Those which go in there. So yeah, this is what we're left with, which is basically your primer and your actual carburetor. So that just come off then. So we'll investigate more. Okay, back soon. Okay, so I'm pulling the carby apart, and I tested these to, I blew on those. One I can get air through, and the big one I can't. I don't know which. It's obviously one's a return, and the other one is the actual main pickup. So now I'm going to pull. There's four little screws. Four little screws underneath. I've taken one out just to investigate that a bit further. You can see around the back here. I've cleaned that up. I couldn't find any crap in there, but I've cleaned it up as best I could. So we'll have a look underneath here, and then we'll have a look at the pickup in the fuel tank and just see what happens. Alright, back soon. So I've pulled the carby apart. That's the bottom one there, bottom half, where your primer is. Focus, you bastard. So we're going to get in there and clean all that out. Now this bit is similar to a Briggs & Stratton, where it's got the, I don't know what you call it now, it's like a pulse primer. So I'll take that gasket off and then give all that a clean and see how we go. Righto, back soon. Alright, well that sort of fell apart. I don't know if that focuses, but that one there is your pulse, and that one's fixed. I don't want to take those off because they look like they're fixed in place, but I'm going to clean those out as much as possible. Yeah, I don't know whether that's focusing real well, and it's probably not on the best angles, but yeah. So there's lots of little holes that I'm going to go through and clean out, and yeah, then we'll put it all back together. Righto. Okay, so I've put the carby back together. All that here comes apart, the whole lot. So there's lots of little. It's a pulse carby. So it's got the flappy. There you go. That's a good example. Flappy. It's got the flappy plastic in there that pulses to give you your fuel. So with lots of little bloody holes, very similar to the Briggs & Stratton. So I've put it back together, and now I'm going to reattach it to the motor. Attach our lines. I haven't looked at the tank yet, the pickup, but we'll give this a try first because the tank's a pretty easy one to have a look at. So right, we'll put it back together and give it a try. Well, there we go. She's done. Alright. I'll better go and do some whippersnippering, eh? Alright, people. Hooroo from the fat bastard.